So I just wanted to try out this new YouTube video technique that my friend Carrington keeps telling me about, because we were having a conversation about YouTube videos and how we don't really do them as creators, because it's like the editing process for YouTube videos is like so hard, and they're so much longer, and the whole process for them is just like so much more strenuous than just, you know, a 30-second TikTok clip. But he told me about this method that he does, because he's like me and doesn't like to do all the editing and like to do all the YouTube stuff, but he wants to post on YouTube. And he literally just sets up his camera and he doesn't edit. He just talks. And he says it's like almost like this like relieving like thing, because you're sitting there, you're kind of like talking to yourself, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to talk to you guys for like 10 minutes, okay? Or talk to myself for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to post it so you guys can hear it. Okay, so I literally, like, I have so much going on through my mind, and one of the, and this sucks too because I don't have a tripod, so, like what is this junk shit? I don't want to, like, hold it either, though. So, I'm sorry. Okay. So, I don't know, literally this week has been, like, so hard on me. There's just been a lot of things that have, like, been going on, and, like, a lot of things on my mind, and a lot of things that I feel like on my heart that I need to apologize for as a creator, because I don't know, like, I just, like, I went to the NFR this, year for a couple days. I would have been there all 10 days. It would have fully been there for the whole thing, but I had to work in LA. And if you don't know, I'm in the new TV show. It's season 2 of Follow Me. Watch whenever it airs so you can see how I do. But that's what I'm here for right now, and I'm literally just working, and I'm just like, you know, doing my thing. I work like 12-hour days, 6 days a week. So like the one day I had off, I literally, like, as soon as I got off work and worked a 12-hour day, I hopped on a flight, flew straight to Vegas, and then like went out, did my thing, worked, then went to bed at 3 a.m., got back on a plane, got there that morning, and worked another 12-hour day. And I haven't had a day off because I just work, and I love it. Like, it's my thing. But I don't know, there's been a lot on my mind because I went to Vegas, and I, like, came to LA and I was, like, super homesick. Like, there's just something, I feel really blessed to come from a place that I'm, like, so passionate about that I don't want to be away from, because I feel like there's, like, a lot of people that are from where I'm from, they hate it there. Like, they think it's, like, this jail, or they think it's, like, this, like, prison town, and it's, like, you know, nothing's there, and they're just, like, constantly searching for something. And I just feel so blessed to be, like, to love it there. I'm so glad, like, I've found my home early on. And it was one of those things where, like, I didn't realize what I had till I was gone. I went to high school there. I know everybody there. Like, we all have, like, our little stores. Like, there's only, like, 2 feed stores. You know the people there, you know, you talk to them. It becomes a part of your routine, and then slowly, like, you're in and out of there, and they become part of your daily routine, and somewhat it's your community. And we were talking about that today, how that's, like, your community, and I think that's why I feel so close-knit to my small town, and I'm very blessed and thankful for it. But it also comes with, when I leave for things like this, I get really homesick, because, you know, I don't have the same people around me that I normally would, and I'm not around, like, all of these things, like, that I'm used to, and I miss my people, and I feel like a sense of, like, FOMO, not because, like, I'm partying out there, but just because I'm like, I want to be there with you guys, like, I want to be there, like, talking to them. It's like, I just love everyone there, and I know that there's, like, some people in, like, my small town that, like, aren't a fan of me, or they have, like, this misconception of me, but I, like, never think about it, because there's, like, this whole group of people that love me, and I just, like, it's my little home, and I'm really thankful for it. But I also realized when I went to Vegas that there's like a whole community out there, because like I was when I had previously went to Vegas before, I never like did meet and greets, and I don't even think I'm big enough to do meet and greets now. Like, it's such a crazy thing that like I post and I'm like, hey, come meet me here, and people do it. Like, it's crazy to me, because I just have never like thought of myself as like somebody that's, you know, like big enough to do something like that. And I don't even feel deserving enough to have 1 million followers. I don't even feel like, I'm so thankful for it. And none of it is, like, my dad will call me and he'll be like, I hope you know that, you know, you did this all on your own. Like, I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, this is by the grace of God that I have any of these opportunities. So it's almost just like I take it in every chance I get, because it could be stripped away any second, and I never want that to happen. Like, God forbid that ever happened, but I'm so thankful for the opportunities. And it was like crazy to me, because last year in Vegas, like, I did a little meet and greet, had a few people come, worked with a few brands. I had like started the process of working with Ariat, and it was like a really big moment for me, but the environment was just weird. And then when I had came there this year, it was like this peaceful environment. Like, it was like I like walked in there and I felt loved. And not because everyone knew me, because there was a lot of people that didn't. Like, not everybody, you know, like, you're just a little influencer. You're like a little tiny dot on the board compared to the rodeo athletes that deserve all the credit and everything. Like, Vegas isn't about the influencers. The influencers are there to influence the rodeo athletes and the rodeo aspect of it. It's not about us, you know? And so, I don't know, I just like, I got this like overwhelming feeling when I was at the booth and I was doing the meet and greet, and people were coming up to me and saying all these nice, kind things. And I don't think they realized, I don't think they realized how much I needed to hear that, because I had spent 2 weeks in LA and I was really struggling because I was working long hours, and I was like, you know, pouring out like creativity as much as I could. And it's so hard to pour out stuff like that and it be your best when you're doing it back to back to back. And I really feel like it was like a God sent thing that those people came up to me and said those things to me, because it filled my heart with so much joy and so much passion for it again. And I just like, I like tried to hug every single person there. And then when I left there, I just felt this sense of like peace and passion for what I do. And then I realized, it's like, I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this because I like the light on me. I'm not doing this because it's something that I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for other people. And it's almost like a selfish thing to say, because it's like, I want to do it and I enjoy doing it, but that was a dumb thought. I don't know. I just enjoy it. This isn't about me. This is about you guys. And you guys gave me this platform. And for whatever reason, you guys put me on this, like, you know, platform. And you think of me in these ways that I could have never imagined. And like, I just like could never stress it enough, because I'm still human and I still mess up and I still do things. And I remember like kind of being a brat, because I hadn't stepped into like, oh, I'm like, you know, a creator. These people hold me to a higher standard. Like, I was kind of a brat about things. I was like, you know, I'm human too. Why are you guys judging me for like getting in drama? Like, we all get in drama. Or I'd be like, you know, I'm human. Like, I can do these things just like you guys do. You act like you wouldn't do anything different. And then it was like this aha moment. Yeah, I have to do something different, because I have to hold myself to a higher standard. I can't, like, not that like my standards are higher is not what I'm trying to get at. It's that you guys put me on this platform And in order for me to be there, I have to act in a certain way to uphold the platform, you know? Does that make sense? Like, it was like, I was like, no, Elva, you can't act that way because you were given this by these people and they don't want to see that side of you. So stop acting that way. And it's not about me being like bratty and me being like, oh my God, like I can like say whatever I want. Like I'm human too. No, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about like, I don't have this platform to throw shade at somebody. I don't have this platform to do whatever. And I'm very like thankful for like some of the things that have happened and I was able to like tell my truth to it. But I'm also really discouraged with like how I went about it because like I went back and watched that and I was like, I'm always going to be associated with that. And I just wish I had handled it in a more graceful way. And like my intention with it like has never changed. Like I feel very peaceful with how it ended. I feel like I got my piece out there. I said what I needed to say. I didn't hold anything back, but I did it in a way that it just wasn't very classy of me. And I just don't want to be that person anymore. And it took like a lot of like self-reflecting to get to that point. But I think that's like the biggest thing. Like you have to self-reflect. And so it's just, it's like, you know what it's like? Like I'm nowhere near this, you guys know, like I'm nowhere near like the freaking Princess of Wales or whatever. But like you hold these people, like you hold the Princess of Wales to a higher standard. Like only the princess doesn't act like that. Like she just doesn't. Like she's human, she could, but she's held to a higher standard, so she just doesn't act that way. And I know I'm not the Princess of Wales, that's not what I'm getting to, but in a sense I'm held to a higher standard, so I don't get to act that way. And it's not like oh my God, like I'm human. Like yes, I am human, but if I don't want to present myself in a like classy manner to uphold this platform, then I don't need to have the platform. So I'm very thankful for like being able to like come back from this after having such like a rough few months and like saying like all these like horrible things that like I wish I just like kept to myself. Well, I don't know if I wish that I would have kept to myself because I feel like I would have held a lot of it in and I would have been really upset that people didn't know the truth. But I really feel like it was something that like it just shouldn't have been brought to social media. And I realize that now. But it was also, like, you just kind of had to be here. But now I realize, like, you guys were discouraged with me because you held me to a higher standard than that. And I know I, like, put myself out there, like, oh, like, I'm the girl that doesn't, like, take any shit. Like, I say what I say, what I feel. But that's not the person I want to be. Like, I want to stand up for myself, and I want to be very bold in all the things that I say, but I don't ever want to do it in a trashy manner or always be surrounded by that because it follows you. It does follow you, okay? And if you think you don't, look at the situation and it follows you. And so, I don't know, I'm just very thankful for have like a second opportunity at this and like learn from my mistakes and my sins and just know that like I have this opportunity to come back. I learned from it, so I wouldn't say it's a mistake, it's a lesson, but I grew and I'm very peaceful with everything right now. Like I really think like that one day at the NFR was exactly what I needed to know, that I was still loved and that there's a reason that I'm here. You know, I'm not here to give you guys the tea. I'm not here to like be dramatic. I'm here because you guys are counting on me to bring something that brings you joy for whatever reason, and I hadn't been doing that. So, I don't know. I'm going to post this to the internet now. And y'all are going to see me rant on YouTube, unedited, unfiltered. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Carrington. Thanks for the idea. Anyways, I hope y'all are all having a good night. And I will see you next time I need to rant. Or like just talk to myself. Bye.